Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
From his end zone, Wilson.
So here come the Bills on offense for the first time.
They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now a first carry here for Robinson.
Up past the 30, second down coming up.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now Willis.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Pulled in at the 24. Able to slither by. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And some space here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Willis with another keeper.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This is Perry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down, it's Willis.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And his kick here is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
From the gun, here's Willis.
And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Now Perry, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground again. It's Perry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They run with Perry. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
They'll set up the screen to Perry.
And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Back to throw, Willis. And that's going to be caught. Oh, one-handed grab there. He's got it for a touchdown. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This taken in at the goal line.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And picked up by the Chargers. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Back to throw, Willis. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
3rd and 2, Willis.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Sam Laporta
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
You throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To throw, here's Willis. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Willis on 1st and 10. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Now 2nd and 3. Again, Willis to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 3rd down, it's Willis. He's got his target. That's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Willis on the option to the right. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. He has enough for the 1st down of the keeper, a gain of 6. Perry. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Perry. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where you're... Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. Now this is picked up, and now the rookie's free.
He's still on his feet.
And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it, and you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6. They'll run on first down. Perry.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Up the middle they go. It's Perry. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Now a handoff up the middle. Perry. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Willis saw the option to the right.
Fights him off. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the cup... Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief, because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done, but they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to.
Willis takes a hit and the ball is free,
and this is picked up by the defense.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over, but that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And he will be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Oh, some strong running. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Perry.
And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. 99 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From his end zone, Wilson. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Here's Willis.
And that will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
To the right side and intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
Now inside the 25.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
I suppose it wasn't out of the realm of possibility that we could have seen a comeback, but that touchdown should put any hopes of a comeback out of reach. It's been a really quality effort for him here in this one.
And no matter what else you think, you have to admire the initiative to finish things off their way. Don't leave anything to chance, no matter how small the odds of a comeback were. Send it home with a touchdown and get to celebrating.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The return man, Wilson. Now it's Wilson.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And the Bills getting set to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
2nd and 10. Now Willis. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw, here's Willis. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. And the Chargers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one-time.